This week, the Greater Manchester Co-operative Commission delivered its report to Mayor Andy Burnham, which was received in its entirety and accepted. Can we have a debate in government's time about the value of the cooperative sector?
I was also in receipt of free school meals when I was at school. And for me, I remember having to go to reception on a daily basis in the morning to collect my voucher and hand it over to the dinner ladies. And I remember the bullying and the stigma I faced as a child because of that. But that was in the late 80s and early 90s. And it's shocking that we still need free school meals today. In my constituency of Vauxhall, there are over 4,000 children on free school meals, and it's unimaginable that their families have to choose between putting food on the table or keeping a roof over their heads.
Our supermarket workers have shown themselves to be the heroes of retail, making sure that people get fed and get the food that they need. But there are real concerns about whether they can maintain that service if they're not included in a list of key workers. Of course, many will have children that will need care if the schools can't accommodate. Can we have an assurance today that our retail workers will be on the list of key workers?
The government's call for evidence about violence and abuse targeted at shop workers closed. And in that 1 year and 4 days, we've heard absolutely nothing since from the government. But during that period of time, there have been 153,000 incidents of violence and abuse against our shop workers who've done so much during this challenging period for us. Mr Speaker, could I have a commitment from the Leader of the House that that call for evidence will be published immediately, that we'll get an oral statement on it and we'll have a debate in government time on the matter too?
Of sports clubs comes in all shapes and sizes. It can be for a local sports club as a lifeline, so fans have not only have a financial stake but have a say in how the club is run. It has been particularly helpful when we were campaigning in Islwyn to save Pontefraith Leisure Centre to have that community ownership element as an option for them to take over the run of the leisure centre.
I'm proud of the humanitarian and development work that DFID has done over the last 23 years. We have heard today numerous concrete examples of things that the Independent Department for International Development has done for some of the world's most poorest and most vulnerable.